Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The studio lights had barely warmed up when Ben Shephard felt it, a strange flutter in his chest, like a bird trapped behind his ribs. He'd been hosting Good Morning Britain for more than a decade, and he knew the rhythm of his own body almost as well as he knew the rhythm of live television. But this was different. He brushed it off, smiled into the camera, and carried on, because that's what Ben Shephard always did. Behind the scenes, the crew whispered. Ben's smile was the same, but the spark behind it flickered oddly, as though someone had dimmed a switch inside him. Even Kate Garraway kept glancing over at him during the ad breaks, her familiar warmth replaced by something sharper, concern. "Ben, are you sure you're okay?" she asked quietly. "Just tired. Didn't sleep well." But the truth was more complicated. For weeks, Ben had been waking to a pounding heartbeat that left him gasping. He'd assumed it was stress, brushed it off, thrown himself into work as a shield. After all, he was the reliable one, the anchor, the calm center of any chaos. People turned on their televisions every morning expecting to see his reassuring presence. He didn't want to let them down. But bodies have limits, and that morning his arrived. As he introduced the next segment, the words on the teleprompter blurred, his vision narrowed, a cold wave washed over him. He gripped the desk, hoping no one would notice, but Kate noticed. "Ben?" she whispered. The camera cut to a news clip, and the moment it did, Ben collapsed forward, hands trembling uncontrollably. The studio erupted, producers rushing, medics sprinting, a blur of panic in a place usually ruled by order. Ben Shephard, the man who seemed unshakable, had finally been shaken. When he woke in the hospital, the room was dimmed, and the beeping machines beside him were steady but unsettling. A doctor stood at his bedside, her expression gentle but serious enough to make his heart tighten again. "You had an arrhythmic episode," she explained. "Your heart's electrical system misfired. It's been happening for a while, hasn't it?" Ben swallowed. For the first time in years, he had no script, no practiced line, no calm reassurance to offer, not even to himself. He nodded. "What caused it?" he asked quietly. The doctor hesitated. "Stress, exhaustion, and grief you haven't allowed yourself to process." Those words hit harder than the diagnosis. Because behind all the smiles, all the jokes, all the steady professionalism, Ben had been hurting. His father's passing the previous year had carved a hollow place inside him, one he'd filled with work instead of healing. He'd pushed forward, convinced that being strong meant never stopping. But stopping is exactly what his heart had forced him to do. A few days later, Ben recorded a message for his viewers. Not polished, not rehearsed, but raw. He said, "I've spent so long trying to be fine that I forgot it's okay not to be. My heart didn't break. It just finally asked me to listen." His eyes shimmered with emotion, the kind that only comes when a truth is spoken aloud for the first time. "I'm going to take some time to rest, to heal, and to remind myself, and maybe all of you, that strength isn't in pretending. It's in feeling." The world reacted with an outpouring of love. Messages flooded in from viewers, colleagues, friends, strangers, people thanking him for being human, for being honest, for showing that even the strongest hearts can falter. And for the first time in a long time, Ben Shephard let himself rest, not because he had to, but because he finally understood he deserved to.